we had a lot of interesting guys on our hall this year, and so I have quite a few memories.
First week we were at school, my roommate it was his birthday, and he was a little bit sheltered as a kid, so we decided to throw him a surprise party, which consisted of me and my roommate and 15 or 20 of the other freshmen in the dorm, most in jock straps or boxers, maybe some whitey tighties, and then Robert Cash, who was naked completely, dancing around Canyon Brown in a provocative manner. It was interesting.
I was involved in one of three alleged streaking things.
We didn't fully understand the rules of dress code within the hall.
I think Randy Harris actually saw me in my whole body.
It was before curfew was even over.
So that was pretty nice. Got a little warning there.
I hear this voice coming from downstairs, Paxton! And so I run back into my room and get in my bed and act like I've been asleep the whole time, which is foolish because he sees me and yells my name. And it was Bob. Bob saw me. And so we get busted for that, and he talks to us and tells us, well, it's okay, just don't do it again, because now you know.
That was pretty nice. Got a little warning there.
So the very next night, it's Canyon's birthday. There's about 10 or 15 guys with their jocks on and everything. We're going to run upstairs and sing happy birthday to him. So obviously I'm like, well, how am I not supposed to do this? So I get my whitey tighties on, and we run up to Canyon's room and start singing happy birthday to him. And in comes Bob, and he sees Tim, busted again.
One step away from being kicked out the dorm the first semester, so off to a good start there.
One of my favorite Morris memories was the night that all the RAs were walking around doing some short time of service thing, and one of my roommates, Mason, got the bright idea he was going to wear a sock that night, and only a sock, because he thought Tanner was coming in. And so he sat down in this chair right here, and we're all waiting for Tanner to come in, and we're laughing. And then all the RAs and Bob kept piling in, and he just got really embarrassed.
It was a shocker, but it's one of those memories that'll stick out to me for a long time, I think.
Rock climbing in the dorm. That was pretty fun. We all made it up to the second floor. Yeah, I got in trouble for that too.
I thought I'd come out and say that I'm the one that blew up the washing machine at the beginning of the year. I put too much soap in the high efficiency washer and then it started spewing out soap, and I never fessed up to it. So.
My favorite memory at Morris Dormitory is, well, there's a bunch of them, probably 7 to be exact, of talking to people after I take this medicine right here called Ambien, and it's for insomnia. Afterwards, I always hear the great stories of how I look like a drunken man walking up and down stairs or going throughout the dorms. I hear some pretty great stories, and those are definitely my favorite memories here at Morris.
Most of you don't know Baxter, but if you look on Facebook or MySpace, I have pictures of him. He's a little mouse who lives in our room. And I think he has some brothers and sisters, maybe a wife, I don't know. It was like a 10-hour search for Baxter, because he was in our room, and it went on for a long time, but finally, the end of the story is he got locked in the bathroom with Chase, and Chase's foot stomped on him and killed Baxter. We have pictures of it, bloody eyes and blood everywhere and all. It's pretty impressive. That was hilarious. That was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Baxter being murdered.
My favorite memory is definitely at the end of the semester we started the game. And there's the goat, the bat, the tumor, the hamburger, and the drumstick. Many men have been blindsided by the game. I still remember the time that I was going to get Josh Nasser, and I thought he was in the bathroom, and I was all prepared, standing on a chair, ready to get Josh Nasser, and then Jack walked out and was incredibly shocked, and I was incredibly shocked. I remember screaming, "The bat!" and then being like, "Oh, whoa, that's Jack." And so that was definitely an interesting experience.
Good memories. Waking up people at night with air horns and other racket. Just random stuff, random birthdays. It was all good.
Playing in koi, great houses, surprise birthday party where we gave him the Mark Schultz Fan of the Year certificate, which is in our wall.
We made about 6 different posters of him and Mark Schultz. In one of them he has a little mullet back here because it was a girl. So, it's a pretty good time in our life.
I would definitely have to say the night we put the toilets onto the bean, on top of the bean in Campus Center, and when we put them in the Gator Fountain. It was fun. It was good stuff. It was a good night.
The only funny story that I really remember, one of our roommates, my old roommate, we were all about to go downstairs to the bean or whatever, and he forgot, I guess, like, when we were going, that's when the fire alarm got pulled or whatever, and so, like, everybody's trying to scramble out, and we're all trying to get outside. And while we were going, he forgot that he left the stove on or whatever, and he was cooking some noodles on the thing at the time or whatever. So, like, we're all outside, and we all forgot that the stove was on. He comes back, and his noodles were, like, completely burnt, and the whole room just smelled for, like, a week and a half. So it was, like, horrible smelling in our room, and you could smell it across the hall, too, because, like, the smell just stunk. And luckily, we were next to the people who actually started the little fire alarm because the guy had a fog machine. So we were right next door to them, so we smelled like fog and stink noodles for, like, the whole week and a half. So that was crazy. It was ridiculous.
One of the things that I liked to do at Morris was play cards with my friends Chris and Tanner, who also are freshman RAs. And one evening, we had a cards night, and Chris and Tanner were partners, and somehow they had this amazing comeback. We were killing them, but then they came back, and anyways, they were pretty excited about it, and Chris especially was jumping up and down and screaming and making loud noises, and this is at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And our room is right above Bob Booth's. And so Bob comes up to see what all this noise is about, and he opens the door to see that the source of all this noise was 2 of his RAs, and I just thought that was pretty funny.
I guess playing video games. I played Chase's Solos video games now, but I play his video games, and I don't play them a lot, but when I do play them, it's probably like an 8-hour ongoing, and I beat all of his games before he gets to. He buys brand new games, and I beat him right away, and he gets pretty ticked off, and that's why he only has 1 game left, and he told me I couldn't play it, and he's pretty serious about it too. He was serious I couldn't play it, but that's fun too. I don't know, good times.